Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. 2 days ago I bought another vehicle from the dealer auction. Let's take a look. This is a 2016 Ford Fusion 2.5 engine, a 2.5 liter engine, and it looks nice, body straight. A little bit of scratch, and there's some paint is missing. Tire is good, brakes good. I've painted the window. Everything's fine. When I bring back, the car drives fine, smooth, shifts smooth. But yesterday I washed the car, the engine bay, and I don't know what happened. And this morning it won't start. Let's take a look. And this morning when I try to start the car, it won't start. Okay, let's switch off. Nothing. So then there's a bunch code, error code come up. It scares me. So as you can see, there's a bunch error codes. Well, and I tried to get an OBD2 scanner to communicate with the computer. Nothing happens. It cannot connect to a computer. It won't communicate to the computer PCM. So there's a chance that the PCM is bad. And yesterday I just cleaned a little bit of the engine bay. I didn't touch the PCM. That's the PCM. So this I guess it's the PCM has an issue, because when I search online there's not much information, and there's one guy on the YouTube shows that there's a PCM issue. And he had the same code, and this bunch code is very same, almost the same error code, and he couldn't communicate with his PCM. So I guess the PCM is an issue. I have to fix that. I removed the PCM, 3 bolts hold it. So I'm going to send this away to get fixed. Finger crossed. I didn't wish this happened, just bad luck. Like when I checked the car before the auction, it was fine, and the day when I drive back home was fine too, and just the next following day won't start. Possible bad PCM.
4 to 6 days later.
It's been a few days now, and I actually got the new PCM. And I did make a video to install a new PCM. Let's take a look. Okay, I didn't make a video to put a new PCM on, but long story short, I put a new PCM and went back to the car, and the same error codes come up, and the car won't start. So at that point I didn't know what to do, so I rechecked everything, check all the connectors, batteries, I removed the fuse box here, and also removed the box underneath. Actually you can remove this fuse box. So actually before there was a 2-wire terminal connector under that nut. That's those 2. It was underneath of that nut, and I guess that was for the siren or flashlight for the car. So it was stuck outside, and it's not safe. So I removed it. But the problem was I didn't tie this nut fully down, so here's a gap. And I checked the fuse had a power, and it just from my experience, it's like the computer, the PCM didn't get power, so that was the problem. The nut didn't tight enough, and that was a problem. So after that, I after tight the nut, and then I replaced the new PCM, and all the error codes gone, but it still won't start. That's because you have to reprogram the key with the new PCM. That's another story. But anyway, I think that's the main issue. So I put old PCM back on, and voila, the car started right away. So that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, so small mistake. Okay, and the new PCM cost like the reprogrammed PCM. It's about like it was $208. So I returned it, and they want refund for the programming fee which was $85. So plus the shipping fee, I have to return ship. It cost me like around $100. So that small mistake cost me $100. So imagine if I send this car right away to the local dealership for the dealership. Guess how much it will cost? I don't know, but at least I think probably $1,000. They probably just could tell you need a new PCM and then program it, and plus the diagnose fee, easily $1,000. A small mistake will cost you a small fortune. So just be careful. Remember everything you've done, and you could trace back, see anything you did wrong. So when I bought this car at the auction, I also picked another car. Let's take a look. You are not looking at the mirror, because I bought the same one, two same cars, same year, same color, same engine. This is so windy outside, so I'm gonna sit in the car. So basically, I bought two same car. Both 2016 Ford Fusion and with same 2.5 engine, actually better than the 2.0 and the 1.5 turbo engine, and this is actually more reliable. So if you change oil on time, it will last for a good time. Some people complain about the second generation of Ford Fusion, and I think mostly is about the engine and or some small electrical issue. And so far I found there's a couple of issues with the car. Let's take a look. First of all, the paint. I think I don't know why the Fords they make such a low quality paint. It's kind of appealing for the 2016 cars. And also here there was paint missing. I put the touch pen and put a little bit on. So yeah, for the paint it's not great. And you can see some paint peeling as well. So let's talk about some other issue. Okay, let's start.
Me handle the detail.
You can focus on temperature, -40. Okay, then wait for a couple of seconds, you're back to like 50 degrees. See, it went back to 50. So that tell me right away the temperature, outside temperature sensor has a fault. So need to replace the temperature sensor. And also you see the hood ajar. That I actually closed the hood. It's a sensor. So both cars have same issue with the hood sensor. So that's the common issue, I guess. And those wheel lug nut has a typical issue, and over the time it getting bad and very hard to remove it. And if you use the impact gun, and it will damage it. So my suggestion is, if you have those cars, especially Ford, and just buy new lug nuts to replace all those, and they will cause you a headache over time. So overall, I think it's a good car. I like the design, and the 2.5 4-cylinder engine is quite reliable and similar to the first generation Ford Fusion. And the early version of Fusion 2.5 had a common issue with the cracked blockhead, and I think after second generation they improved the design or improved the material or whatever. So it's kind of a reliable engine now. And I don't recommend you buy a Fusion with a 1.5 and a 2.0 turbo engine. It's good on gas mileage, but it's not worth it. If the engine has an issue, you have to replace the new engine. After drive for a couple of days, the drive quality on these cars are very good, very comfortable, and you have loads of space. It's a good car for a family. And the gas mileage is not too bad, around like 26, average around 25-26 miles per gallon. And this is the base trim of the Fusion, which I like it because very basic. Like, but still has a rear view mirror, a rear view camera. It's a small screen, but it does the job. And it's not push start, it's the key, so I like it. The push start, I'm not a fan of the push start button key fob, which is simple. And no power seat, I can live with it. You know, sometimes the power motor has a problem, you have to fix the seat. That's a lot of job. Yeah, simple is the best, right? Like for the base trim, you still have loads of functions, and also has a Bluetooth. You have a USB port, Series charge, power charge outlet. Yeah, basically, it's all the stuff you need is there. And it has a auto lights, no power mirror, and I like the corner mirror. When you change the lane, it's really handy and safe. Yeah, you get an LED light both sides, and the loads leg room. When I sit in the car, I feel like it's a very safe kind of feeling because seat side bag airbag, and I guess they have a curtain airbag as well, and it also has a airbag for your knee protection. So it's a very safe car as well. If you are interested in buying these cars, let me know. I will put my email address in the description. So thank you for watching. See you next time.